you are having so many challenges and he's like, well, like, I don't care, I just want to get my dick wet. Like, ew. Have some decorum, you know? Hello people of the earth realm. I'm shitty at introductions, but my name is Tamia Louise. Hi. I'm basically going to go through some Reddit inquiries and try and make sense of them and just decompopulate them a little bit. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Like with all the other videos, I'm going to put the Reddit inquiry on the screen so that you can read it if you want to, but they can be a bit lengthy. I'm going to summarize it after, but if you want to read it, here it is. So the inquiry is, I, 29 female, slept with a new guy who's a 34 male for the first time and felt he was rude to me. Was he? Let's dive in. So she's been dating this new guy for about a month. Recently, he just spilled the beans on his feelings for her about how he feels about her. He says,
you know, you're pretty, but you got a beautiful heart, which is the most important of all.
Yeah, that's what he said to her. Take note, yeah? His intentions seemed genuine, as they always do. So they had texted and spoke on the phone every day up until Thursday, which is when they had their first date. And because he lived around the corner, they went to his crib and everything was feeling good. So she was like, you know what? I ain't had sex in 9 months. I feel like it being genuine. It was a nice evening. Let's get it cracking. And they did. She said it was very good, it was passionate, and it was everything that she wanted. Her, love that for you, girl. This is where it gets a bit twisted. As soon as he had, you know, done his thing, he got off her, he went to his kitchen, got his phone, he stood there watching the football highlights, yeah? Priorities. Then he went and sat on the sofa for a few minutes, yeah? Then he said,
you can say if you want, but just so you know, I'll be up at 7 a.m. because I want to go to the gym. Night.
He said this while his back was to her, then went straight to sleep, not facing her. Then she went to the other side of the bed and eventually fell asleep and she felt awkward being there. Next morning now, alarm went off, they both woke up, she's still trying to make small talk and being kind. He's not looking at her. He's not looking at her, giving dead replies, he's just being an arsehole, basically. I had that exact same reaction when I reread it the second time. This is like my third time reading this, yeah? Okay, cool. Imagine, yeah, this was on Thursday night / Friday morning. So Friday morning is when she got up and went home, yeah? She didn't hear nothing from him. Not a, did you get home okay? Not a, oh, I had a good night. She didn't hear nish, yeah? And now it's 2 days later and he messaged her saying,
have you recovered yet?
So she said, I have not texted back. Oh my god, I just read the next bit. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, I'm remembering. This one got me mad. Cool. She said, I've not texted him back. I don't think I ever want to see him again. Yeah, correct. She said,
my friend is trying to convince me he was just busy today, but being busy has never stopped him before when we texted every day. And to be honest, I'm put off on how distant he was after we had sex for the first time.
She ended it by saying,
my friend thinks I'm overreacting, am I?
Okay. When I say I had shit to say about this, because no, first thing is first, you need a new fucking friend. You need new friends. Oh, I'm overreacting. So do you want me to keep him in the circle so that you can eventually have a peace? Is that what you want? Is that the scheme behind it? Are you on, like, you're on his side? She needs to get cut off. I'm not gonna lie, she needs to get cut off. You do not need a girlfriend like that in your circle when you're navigating single life, when you're married. Like, oh my gosh, she is the type to, when you have a man, yeah, and you've come to her for advice, she's like, yeah, fuck your man. Like, girl, no. If you're going to your friend about issue with your man, your friend is to be neutral. If you fucked up, she will tell you, yeah, babes, I can't lie, you're the one in the wrong. If he fucked up, she will say, yeah, I can't lie, I can see why you're upset. If you do not support mine and my man's relationship and he's genuinely like a good boyfriend, but we're just having a few hiccups or whatever, and you're dirty, you don't need girls like that in your circle. Yeah? But going back to her question, which was, is she overreacting? No. The title of her inquiry is, oh, and I felt he was rude to me, was he? Usually, when girls ask questions like this, when it's so bait that he's taking you for an idiot, I'm like, babes, like, come on now. Are you being, like, you're being a bit of a silly sausage? Do you know what I mean? But I honestly feel like the reason why she's even questioning, was he rude to me, is because of her idiot friend. Let me explain, not excuse, but let me explain what's going on here, yeah? Firstly, men have unlimited sperm. They are literally meant to bust their thing anywhere. Yeah. Energetically now, Men are executors. They're executors. They are goal orientated. They are doers. Bringing that biological and that energetical thing to a man who has a weak, fragile
ego,
who is insecure, who cannot validate himself. Bring all this together, you're gonna have a man who's gonna be out here treating people like shit just to get his own. Because a man who is secure within himself, a man with healthy masculinity, he respects himself and others.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to the accountability bit because, as always, I want people to take accountability for the people that they're attracted into their lives, the experiences that they're having, so that you can learn from it and grow from it and not have to experience it again. Okay? Do not blame yourself. Do not think, oh, was there something wrong with me? Did I not do something correctly? Was I not sexy enough? Was da-da-da-da-da? Like, did he not enjoy it? He's just insecure. He has a fragile ego. And unfortunately, you was his target, he obtained it, and now he's moving on. Now go into the accountability portion, because like I said, I will always ask you to take accountability because you attract what you want or what you want. Coming from experience, okay, after the situation is done, when I reflect, there was always a feeling. Like, women are intuitive beings anyway, yeah? Whether you have an established relationship with your intuition or not, I still feel like there's just a baseline of intuition that all women have. Like, you always know, like, you knew, babes. Like, you knew. You knew. You knew. I knew. I know. You know. They know. You know. But then, you know, they're funny, they're charismatic, they're so handsome, they got a nice body, maybe they're rich, maybe they drive a nice car, whatever tickles your fancy. They tickled it. And so you forgot about that gut feeling of I feel like something ain't right. So reflection question for you is, what did you miss? This is not to put blame on you or say that this whole situation is your fault, but whether you believe it or not, you know it ain't no woo-woo shit. It just is what it is. You attract people according to the energy that you're giving out. So if you have a certain mentality about men or relationships or about yourself, that is what you are going to attract into your life. And it's going to keep on repeating until you learn the lesson. This ain't no woo-woo shit. It just is what it is. Why do you think there's so many people that are like,
oh, I just keep on attracting the same sort of guy?
Oh, I just keep on attracting the same sort of girl, like,
yeah, because you've not learned the lesson. Scenario number 2 is on the screen now. So the situation is, there's 2 18-year-old males, yeah? And one of the males, who is the one writing the inquiry, is a female to male, okay? I don't know if they've like fully transitioned into a man, but they've put here female to male. So female to male. So they go by male, but like, yeah, okay? We're on the same page? Yeah, cool. So the person writing the inquiry says, my boyfriend of almost 3 years cares a lot about sex, and I struggle a lot with it due to gender dysmorphia and other body image issues, yes. So he has told his boyfriend of the issues and the challenges that he's been facing, but his boyfriend still just really wants to have sex, okay? He says, I know I don't have sex with him enough, but I find it really difficult, which is completely understandable, okay? Yeah, in a relationship, I really need romance the same way he needs sex. Like, yes, he's not romantic at all, doesn't post pictures of us, plan dates, or do any gestures at all. Fuck.
no.
I want to give him what he needs, but I want him to do the same for me. Yes, okay? This is a relationship, a two-way thing. Unless you're polyamorous, but anyways, cool. We have spoke about these things, but he's never really got more romantic, and I can't have sex without being turned on. Standard. This question is, what do we do? What do I say to him to make him understand how much romance means to me? Because whenever I say how I feel, turns into an argument. Gonna get to that. Red fucking flag, yeah? And his final thing is, I want to make us better for each other. Okay, so the first question is, what do we do? Baby, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take up your pretty ass and you're gonna go out the door and you're gonna leave him where he stays. It's so clear here, yeah? There's no mutual respect. And in order to be in a thriving, happy, healthy, long-term relationship, there needs to be mutual respect. There needs to be respect for boundaries, respect for each other's emotions, for each other's mental health. Like, what the fuck, you know? And none of that is being shown from his end. You are catering to him and his needs when he seems like he's just fine. But then here you are having so many challenges and he's like,
well, like, I don't fucking care. I just want to get my dick wet. Like,
ill. Have some fucking decorum, you know? Now going on to the you don't know how to word things, you don't know what to say because okay, right, let me say this, yeah, for you, anyone else out there who's in a relationship, yeah, or even a friendship or any sort of relationship, if you find yourself pondering walking on eggshells about what to say to this person, because you know that whenever you bring up how you feel, it creates an argument, or they create an argument out of it. Red flag. If you really care about someone, you do not want to be told that you're hurting their feelings. At the same time, grow up, have some balls, and take it. When he said, I know I don't have sex with him enough, that there shows me that you feel guilty about that, and you need to put that in the bin. You are not to feel guilty about anything, okay? So you not having, oh, it died. Oh no. Yeah, okay. For you to even be able to get hard and to be able to have sex when you know that I'm feeling this way is even insane. Like, how are you comfortable doing that when you apparently care about me? Like, insane. Like I said before, with the whole accountability thing, yeah, why are you still there? The reason probably is because I love him. But why do you love him? Why do you love him, and do you actually think he loves you? Next scenario number 3 is on the screen right now. Ooh, this one got me vexed. This one had me cussing my iPad screen. I'll be so real. Like, I was writing the notes in my iPad. I was like, nah, man. So the situation is, she's 35 and he's 54. Yeah, we were together for 9 years. It's not funny, it's just insane. Okay, and he broke up with her because he found 2 dildos in her dresser. She's had these for years, but she rarely uses them because they have great sex. So she doesn't feel the need to use them like that, you know? He has always expressed that he thinks women who use dildos and vibrators are disgusting, but I don't agree, and I don't think he was right to tell me what I can and can't do with my body. So she says that he refuses to answer her calls and her texts, and he has said to her that he wants nothing to do with her and that he's absolutely disgusted, and that in his mind he'll always think of her as a whore. Okay, he said he wants to end the relationship. The whole situation is weird and embarrassing, and I don't know what to make of it. What would you do in this situation? Okay, me personally, I'm not someone to shout and holler and, you know, slash the windows in your car and broke up your trainers and your PlayStation. I'm not that person. I'm that person who will talk down on you so much that you will start to even question your existence. Like, I want to make you feel like you are the most stupid, idiotic person in the world, because that is more torturous than just busting up your PlayStation. Like, who fucking cares? I want to make you feel like you're an idiot. But that's me personally. Don't be mad that we've got a piece of a body part that is purely for pleasure. Like, don't be mad at it. Don't be mad at it. Like, that is purely for pleasure, my friend. Let's get to the advice part of this scenario.
Got me mad.
Yeah, my advice is for you to self-reflect and ask yourself why the fuck you stayed with him. As soon as you start calling me out of my name because you found a dildo in my dresser, I'm breaking up with you. What do you mean you're breaking up with me? Anyways, yeah, so reflection question. Why was you still there? That's his belief about this. There's no way that he was as good as gold in every other aspect. Like, there's no fucking way. And like always, this is not for me to blame that it's your fault and da-da-da-da-da. It's just that, you know, once you're aware of the little things that you missed, you're aware. So going into the next situation, meeting the next person, as soon as you see these things, it's like, oh, okay, I'm good, thank you. Ciao, ciao, adios. Final scenario. I wrote a lot for this one. What was the scenario? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, scenario 4 on the screen now. I didn't even take note of their age last time. He's 31 and he's doing this. Oh my gosh, therapy. She's 30, he's 31, and she will walk in on her boyfriend on Twitter watching porn, masturbating. Okay, that's the scenario, right? And she will ask him why she doesn't just come and get him. Like, brother, I'm in the next room, just come and get me, we can get things cracking. Do you know what I mean? Then he says to her,
It's just more convenient.
right. She says it upsets her, of course, because he's basically getting off fantasizing about other women whilst in the other room, literally. So he will choose to do that instead of having sex with her. And she just don't understand why. Yeah, she feels like it's taken away from their sexual life. Anyone else? Me personally, no, but I'm still gonna give you advice. You have... What's going on? Why am I not at the forefront of your mind when you're come on, man. A conversation needs to be had, but approach the conversation with curiosity rather than accusation, okay? Why do you feel like it's more convenient for you? Do you feel like you're not getting something from me that you feel like you get from this? Do you feel like you might have an addiction? Like, ask him these real ass questions that he might not even be aware that he has an addiction to it. So I feel like this conversation can just really bring a lot of things to the surface. And I would also recommend, before going into this conversation, prepare yourself for what he might say to you. He might turn around and say,
Yeah, babes, I can't lie, you just don't do it for me.
And you need to be prepared to take that. Obviously, he needs to say this with respect, otherwise you're getting dashed out there, yeah? Your diddle and your laptop out the window, yeah? Also, to play devil's advocate, it really might just be convenient for him, because we can all agree, ladies, we do not have the stamina. I'm grateful that I was born as a lady in this life, and I am the receiver in this life, because I would be the most boring sex partner if I was the guy. I can't lie. I'm just laying there. Like, that's long. Yeah, if you're open to it, maybe bring up the suggestion of, you know, we can make movies ourselves. If he has an addiction to, you know, whilst he's weaning himself off of it, no pun intended, he can use videos of you and him. I feel like him doing that could help him want you more, because it's like, raw, is that my babes? Is that how she looks when we're, is that, and it'll just make him want you more. This is just me hopefully thinking, because honestly, like, I wouldn't want my man to be addicted to porn, because it sounds like he is. Ultimately, my advice is that you need to have a raw, no pun intended, open and honest conversation with your man about, do you find me sexy? Genuinely. Do you enjoy having sex with me? Do you feel like you gain more satisfaction from watching these women than watching me? Maybe even avoiding it, because again, let's be real, no one wants to hear that their man would rather watch porn than have sex with you. That is insane. So I hear it, at the same time, you gotta do it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope I helped you in some type of way. I hope I entertained you, and I hope to see you in the next video, my love. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you. Ow, did you hear that? My neck's clicked. Yeah, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.